If you solve 10% of these riddles, you are smarter than Sherlock Holmes. I doubt that.
Are we supposed to sit to the dentist? Of course, man. We're talking about
They're gonna be simple.
my choppers, my pearly whites.
What is this? This is horrible. I'm gonna sit like this all the time.
A missing detective. Detective Henry Parker went missing while investigating a tricky case. His friend, Detective Davis, discovered that one of their colleagues was behind this disappearance. Davis visited Parker's home, and his friend's wife gave him a note. Henry asked me to give it to you if something happened to him. Please find my husband. On the note, there were just 4 letters, 2867. Davis started to question his colleagues. I've been on vacation all week, don't you remember? Said Tess. Jack was worried. I haven't seen Parker for a couple of days. Do you think something awful has happened to him? And Nora replied, I'm just a trainee. Detective Parker gave me a task, and I was busy doing it. Davis thought for a while, looked at the note again, and understood who was guilty. You have 7 seconds to do the same.
2867. Okay, so
Alex, I've been on vacation all week, don't you remember? Said Tess.
2867. So if okay, name starts with a B. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A B C D E F G H B H. Okay, that makes some sense.
Jack was worried. I haven't seen Parker for a couple of days. Do you think something awful has happened to him? And Nora replied, I'm just a trainee. Detective Parker gave me a task, and I was busy doing it. Davis thought for a while, looked at the note again, and understood who was guilty. You have 7 seconds.
Okay, so she's been on vacation. He hasn't seen him for a couple of days. She's a trainee and she's been hired with a task. Oh my god, NNS headquarters is posting a new video. Okay, let's not focus on that right now. Let's focus on the video. Okay, I haven't seen Parker for a couple of days. Do you think something happened to him? 2867. 2867. This makes no sense. Holy moly. This is definitely Monk would solve this. Okay, so they all have 4 letters in their name. I think that means something. So I think it has something to do with their names. Because 2867. I think it has something to do with their... What if I... Okay. So there's 4 numbers and 4 letters in each of their names. I feel like that means something. I don't know. 2. I got it. It's Tess. 2 starts with a T. 8 starts with an E. 6 starts with an S. And 7 starts with an S.
It's to do the same.
I'm so smart.
It was Tess. 2867. The first letters of these numbers make up her name. The main suspect. One evening, Emma went to take out the trash from her coffee shop. She was about to leave when she spotted something dark in the corner behind the trash bins. It was a young woman, and she was unconscious. Emma rushed to her. The girl's bag and smartphone were lying nearby on the ground. The first person on the contacts list.
I got a text from NNS headquarters.
was named Big Sis. Emma called the number and heard a female voice. I found your sister lying on the ground. It seems someone hit her on the head. Oh my, how awful. I'll come immediately. Next, Emma called the police. The sister and the police officers arrived at the same time. Arrest this woman. She's behind the attack. And Emma pointed at the sister. Why did she say so? Her lying on the ground. It seems someone hit her on the head. Oh my, how awful. I'll come immediately.
She didn't tell her the location. It's like the last one. And I think I'm recording a new video, right? Let's hope so.
Emma called the police. The sister and the police
Well, if I am recording the same video, it's fine.
officers arrived at the same time. Arrest this woman. She's behind the attack. And Emma pointed at the sister. Why did she say so? She didn't tell the sister where to come. How did she know the address? A lost watch. Mia was a shop assistant on a giant cruise liner. Once she found a super expensive watch in the boutique she worked in and announced it on the radio. Soon, 4 people appeared. Each of them claimed it was their watch. Mia looked at all of them attentively and realized who the watch belonged to.
She's already wearing a watch. That outline does not fit the watch. The dog's already wearing that. It's his.
Can you figure it out too?
It's the kid's. The dog's wearing a... Okay. The dog's wearing a clock collar. His outline on his watch doesn't match. She's already wearing a watch. It's the kid's.
The man does have a watch tan line, but it's much bigger than the watch Mia found. The young girl already has a watch on her left hand. Why would she wear the second one? The elderly lady must be very absent-minded. Her dog is wearing her watch as a collar. So, the watch must belong to the teenager. Granny's riddles.
Uh-oh.
Mark was starving after a long day at the university. His apartment was too far away, so he decided to drop by his granny's. He knew she always had something tasty to treat him to. Unfortunately, his granny had a quirk. First, a visitor had to crack her riddle, and then they got as much food as they could eat. This time wasn't any different. Granny gave Mark a slip of paper. There, it was written, little, little, late, late. Can you understand what it means?
It's like... you're a little too late. You are too little too late. You are a little too late. That's fine.
Too little, too late. A mysterious scientist.
That's basically what I said.
Joanna made a bet with her friends. She had to go to a deserted house in the middle of their town at night. No one lived there, and the house was supposed to be demolished soon. But rumor had it, a mad scientist used that building as his lab. It was about 3 a.m. when the girl saw a gloomy, large building. The door was slightly ajar. She entered and saw a huge, dark hallway. Suddenly, someone switched on the light, and Joanna saw a bizarre-looking man in a lab coat. He stood there and stared at her for a few seconds before saying, "Good morning, I'm Dr. Clark." "But you aren't real," Joanna exclaimed. How did the girl figure it out?
Oh, look at his face. Because he's not on the ground? Or the mirrors and the sides of him are a little too big.
Even though the scientist had a reflection in the mirror, he didn't cast a shadow. It was a hologram.
Was a hologram?
An accident in a dance studio. Once, a dance studio owner found Dylan, one of the instructors, lying on the floor in one of the rooms. Someone had hit the man on the head. The owner called the police. They questioned the dance studio workers and visitors and found 3 suspects.
3 suspects.
Chloe,
Okay,
a
thank
regular,
God.
said she hadn't visited the studio for several days.
Okay.
She had several days off and spent them sunbathing on the beach. Ethan, another instructor, told the police his friend had called him and asked for help.
Okay.
That's why he had left the studio before Dylan came to work. Layla, Dylan's girlfriend, admitted they had quarreled earlier in the morning. But after that, she went to her best friend to talk about this situation. The police officers understood right away who was behind the
I'm gonna
attack.
say it's Chloe because he doesn't have a tan.
It was Chloe. She said she had spent several days on the beach, but her skin is extremely pale. Only one portal. Luke took part in a scientific experiment, but something went terribly wrong. He ended up in a place where there was nothing but 3 portals. One of them led to a polar desert in Antarctica. The second one opened into a volcanic crater filled with molten lava. And behind the third portal, there was the dinosaur age with huge diplodocuses roaming around. Which portal should the man choose?
Diplodocuses are herbivores.
Luke would freeze in no time in a polar desert. Molten lava isn't even an option. But diplodocuses are totally harmless to people. They only eat plants. A dangerous teacher. Marta was walking through the park near her home in the evening. It was dark and there was nobody around. Suddenly, her bag was grabbed from behind and the person bolted away. Marta took off after them. She was pretty sure this person was a woman, but she couldn't make out her appearance or clothes. The woman disappeared inside a school building. When Marta ran inside, she saw 3 teachers. The girl looked at them attentively and soon figured out which one had taken her bag. Can you do the same?
Bag. What does her bag look
When
like?
3 men disappeared was a woman bolted away.
Okay, her
When
bag is
and
like a
soon
boom
figured out
size.
which one had taken her bag. Can you do the same?
Wasn't it the one with the long bag? This doesn't make any sense. There's nowhere else you could hide it. It's got to be
The woman in the middle
red.
wouldn't be able to run away with a cast on her leg. The
Exactly.
one on the right doesn't have anything in her hands. Where would she hide Marta's bag so quickly?
Exactly.
But the woman on the left has a big shopper bag on her shoulder. A real teacher wouldn't need to carry it in the classroom.
Exactly.
Taylor was getting ready for work when
Missing
he heard
paintings.
screams from his neighbor's house. He rushed there. The door was locked. The man had to kick it several times before it gave way. He found his neighbor, Miss Anderson, in the living room. She was tied to a chair. "Oh, I'm so happy you heard me shouting. An hour ago, a man knocked on my door and said he was an electrician. But as soon as I let him in, he tied me up and took all the priceless paintings I had got from my grandfather. And then he just ran away, leaving me here." Detective Taylor had to arrest the woman for staging the theft. How did he know? And for and took and he was so happy and the man had names. Detective Henry Taylor was getting ready for work when he heard screams from his neighbor's house. He rushed there. The door was locked. The man had to kick it several times before it gave way. He found his neighbor, Miss Anderson,
the door was
in the
locked,
living
right?
room. She was tied to a chair. "Oh, I'm so electrician. I had got detective."
The door's locked.
When he tried to get into the house, the door was locked from the inside. Who could do it if Miss Anderson was tied up and the thief ran out of the house in a hurry? A car accident. Emily had been dreaming of having her own car for ages, and finally she got it. The girl was so happy that she immediately went for a drive. She was a careful driver and never broke any traffic rules. But suddenly, she heard a nasty screeching sound and was jolted forward. When she got over her shock, she saw a red Toyota disappearing into the distance. It was a hit and run. Emily was extremely upset. In an awful mood, she continued on her way. 10 minutes later, though, she saw the very same red Toyota parked near a cafe. Emily ran inside and saw 3 visitors. The girl didn't need long to figure out who the driver that had hit her car was.
Let's see. Let's look at them. I mean, I would say the guy on the right. He's like he's hiding something. Oh
A
my.
missing detective.
Holy moly.
Detective Henry Parker went missing while investigating a tricky case. His friend, Detective Davis, discovered that one of their colleagues, it was the man on the right. The 2 other visitors are already eating, but he's still looking through the menu.
Yeah.
A stuck ball.
Let's see.
Martin was playing with his new football. At one moment, he kicked it a bit too hard. The ball flew into the air and fell down a hollow fence post. The post was very narrow, and the ball barely fit there. But still, it got to the very bottom. Try as he might, Martin couldn't get the ball out of the pipe. Luckily, his friend David joined him. In no time, the second boy helped Martin to get his ball back. How did he do it?
I mean, there's a hose there, so he probably put the water in there to make the ball float up.
David used a water hose lying nearby. He filled the pipe with water, and the ball floated up.
Alright. Wish me luck, guys, because I'm about to do the video. I'm really stressing about it, honestly. I don't really want to do it, but I'll do it for you guys. See you in the next video.